Hey guys, it's Kelly from FitnessBlender.com, and today I have a 10-minute upper body workout for you that doesn't need any equipment at all. So you can do this anywhere, and it should be challenging even if you're brand new to exercise or if you're an advanced exerciser. If you're experienced, you're still working against your own strength, so you are going to be the one in charge of setting the difficulty. Like I said, you won't need any equipment at all for this, but you need to make sure that you get in a warm-up, and you'll need to finish up with a cool-down. So I'll provide links to both of those. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. All right, we have 10 different exercises. We're going to be going 50 seconds on, 10 seconds rest, and we're starting off with a walk down plus shoulder slaps. So you're going to be walking your hands out until you're in a tall plank, all the way down, then slap your shoulder, slap your shoulder. Now walk back up. Now this time you're going to start that motion, the slapping and the walking, with the opposite side of the body. So try to remember, so you're switching it up each time, keeps your body and your brain guessing, keeps your mind in the game. It's always a good idea too. So try to keep a slight bend in your elbows the whole time so your arms are actually working instead of just locking out your shoulders. Try to pull in your core nice and tight. Squeeze your glutes while you're at it, especially as you're standing back up from that walk down. And we have only 15 seconds left already. So keep going. Pull in your stomach. Like I said, keep a slight bend in your elbows so your muscles are working. 3 seconds left. All right, so while we're here, I'm going to drop down. Now we're going to be doing a back bow pull. So you're going to pull off of the mat and squeeze your shoulder blades together. So up here, so come up. Now pull backwards. So you're really focusing on squeezing your muscles as much as you can. Come back down and pull. And if you want to really make it just more difficult, just hold that back bow so you've got your upper body as far off the ground as you can, as well as your thighs as far off the ground as you can. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Focus on pushing and pulling at the same time. So your muscles, really, if you're doing it right, they can start shaking right away. I don't know if you can see my arms, but if you contract your muscles and pretend like you're working against yourself, you will feel it. Got about 5 seconds left. All right, so let that relax. Now we're going to be doing a variable bicep curl. So again, this is a curl without the weight. It's a little different, so you have to focus and make sure you feel it. You're going to curl up and then pulse right here. Go to that next increment of space, pulse, and then the top, squeeze. Now down in the center again. Now lower your arms. I don't know if you can see me shaking. Already feeling it. And right here. So basically you're doing that bicep curl, but then 3 times the top, and the middle, and the bottom. You're squeezing and kind of working that range of motion in a pulse. 20 seconds left. It takes discipline to work against yourself because it's really easy to just wing your way through it. But if you focus and squeeze your muscles, it makes a difference. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. All right, so next up we're going to be doing traveling rows. So shake out your muscles really quickly. So this one's a little different too. So we're going to be reaching for different places. We'll start out angled towards the ground. Then you go up a little further. Sorry, parallel to the ground. So you're squeezing your shoulder blades together and you're raising, you're coming up. And then you're going to go back down in the descent as well. So you're just moving a little further down or up each time, but you're focused on squeezing those muscles back. Again, pull in your core, squeeze your abs, squeeze your glutes, keep a nice slight bend in your knees. Over halfway, now we're going back up. So you're just doing that pull at a different angle each time. Act like you're pulling something towards yourself. 5 seconds. All right, now we're going to be doing a push-up plus a reach. So do the hardest version of a push-up that you can for as long as you can. Here we go. So you're going to go do your push-up, come back up, and reach in front of yourself. So this is the harder version of a push-up. You can drop down to your knees and your hands if you like. You can also lift one leg up while you're doing that full push-up if you want to make it even harder. There's halfway. Try to keep a bend in your elbow as you're doing that reach so that that supporting arm is still working. Five seconds left. All right, next up we have tricep dips. So if you have a chair or a couch or a table that you want to do this off of, even better. Otherwise, you can do it just like this. So it's going to be less range of motion. You're going to dip as much as you can and then tap that toe. If you don't have the balance, just stay right here in that dip. Make sure that your elbows are going out straight out behind you. Otherwise, try to get that toe tap in there. You may be relying really heavily on that supporting arm. Again, make sure you're keeping your knee bent. Sorry, your elbow bent. So this is an awesome workout to put at the end of one of our upper body strength routines. Then you will absolutely have screaming muscles. Makes for a really good burnout round. Under 10 seconds. All right, so next up we have arm circles. So we're gonna split these forward and back. This is always like the most deceptive, easy exercise ever. So arms out straight, and you're gonna be doing small circles, nice and controlled right around that shoulder joint. So make sure they're not down here or up here. You want them right straight out from your shoulders. All right, we'll be switching directions in about 5 seconds. So especially if you did strength before this. All right, rotate, switch sides or switch directions. Especially if you were lifting though, you're gonna feel this when you're done. Got about 15 seconds left. We have just 3 more exercises after this, so you're almost done already. Almost to that workout complete screen. 5 seconds left. Keep it up there if you can. You can always take a quick break. Do your best to last all the way through. Ouch! Okay, next up we have an overhead press. So just like you would with weights, only we're gonna be working against our own strength. So find your footing, feet shoulder width apart, push up and then pull back down. So pretend like you're pulling something down on top of your head. Make those muscles shake. Squeeze them as hard as you can and pull back down. Over halfway. Under 10 seconds, keep it going. All right, next up we have a Bentover Row plus an extension. This is one of my favorite ones to do with a dumbbell, and they're also equally effective, maybe not equally effective, but you can feel it just as much with body weight like this. So you're pulling up into your body, keep your elbows close to your sides, and then extend. And while you're there, just really squeeze that and feel those triceps, those muscles in the back of your arm will be talking to you. So keep your back flat, kind of stick out your butt behind you. This is good practice. If you're going to move into strength training next, you can kind of start to get the feel for what these exercises would feel like form-wise if you had weights on them. So it's a good, safe way to break your way into strength training. 15 seconds left. Remember to keep your head in the game. Focus on keeping yourself pushed. Don't let yourself tune out of your workout because then it gets easy. 2, 1. All right, so we have just one more left. So for this one, you're going to be taking your hands and pressing your palms together. We're going to keep them right here, and you're going to press your hands as hard as you can together right here. So right at chest level, you're squeezing. Kind of bounce them up and down if you want to. Get a little bit of pulsing motion in there so that you're really flexing in turn with short bursts of relaxing. So just push it as hard as you can, those two hands together, so you should feel this in your bicep and also through your chest. Make sure you're breathing, you're halfway done with this interval and then you're all the way finished. Stand up nice and tall while you're doing this. Remember to squeeze your core, work everything. You might as well make it all count. Keep going, under 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, and there we go. So already you have earned your workout complete. So great job. I'm going to link a cool down for you. Otherwise, make sure you drink lots of water, eat healthily, and I will see you for a workout tomorrow.